Well, fighting amid the Russia-Ukraine war has raged on for over 2 years, and a local doctor has been jumping into action to volunteers' time and work to patients inside of Ukrainian operating rooms.
All right, Fox 5's Richard Giacovas introduces us to a New Jersey-based neurosurgeon who's made it his mission to help Ukrainians in need.
2.5 years since Russia invaded Ukraine, the war still rages on, and the need to help the victims of this war is greater than ever.
So just to give you a sense, where I did residency, Nashville, Tennessee at Vanderbilt, we were seeing maybe 10 penetrating brain injuries from gunshot wounds in a year. There in Ukraine, they're seeing that number every day.
Dr. Luke Tomich is a neurosurgeon at the Epilepsy Institute of New Jersey and has spent the past decade volunteering in Ukraine. Since the war began in 2022, Dr. Tomich has made countless trips to the homeland of his ancestors with one mission.
Our mission is to help. Things that the Ukrainians need help with now is deep brain stimulation, epilepsy surgery, things that require equipment, implants, expensive stuff.
This is video inside one of the operating rooms in Lviv, western Ukraine, where Dr. Tomich sees hundreds of patients every time he visits. His specialty is epilepsy, and this selfless surgeon spends hours performing surgery after surgery.
That was hard for us to see because, you know, you see somebody in front of you who is physically really damaged, really had bad injuries.
Dr. Tomich says it's the children and the soldiers who inspire him to keep returning to Ukraine. The innocent lives who have narrowly escaped death, and the soldiers who would give life and limb for their country.
Most of them, even though a lot of them had amputations, they were badly injured, bad face injuries, their first question was, when can I go back? When can I get back with my group? When can I go back to the front?
It's still no easy feat to enter Ukraine. Dr. Tomich has to fly into Poland with his team and then spend hours getting across the border. But once he's there, he and his team jump into action and begin operating not only on patients, but also training local Ukrainian surgeons on how to treat patients. And he's not done yet.
We plan to go back probably in the next couple of months.
The surgeon says the emotional part of all of this has gotten to him, but his resilience comes from the faith that Ukraine will ultimately win this war. And until then, Dr. Tomich says he will continue doing what he calls God's work.
I feel very lucky to do what I do. I think, you know, I think a lot of it's in God's hands, not in ours, but we do our best.
In Jersey City, Richard Giacovas, Fox 5 News.